the carb.
Yeah.
Considering I'm going to have to take it off.
Yeah, it sucks.
But after discharging the shit battery, it did start okay. But
Yeah.
it didn't seem like it had a lot of cranks out of it, though.
But now it leaks fuel.
But no.
Oh.
Look, it leaks oil, too.
It's beautiful weather we're having here. Neil decided to pull his bike out and mess with it, and he was going to try to take it for a ride, I think, but
I would have if it wasn't just
now it started leaking fuel.
right on the exhaust.
Right on the exhaust.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd be like Ghost Rider. Flaming Neil.
Move over, Nicolas Cage. Oh. So, look at that beautiful van, nice and shiny. So, started working on this again as I killed myself. Started working on this again. Went to Harbor Freight and picked up one of these cheapy pumps. Still a little bit left. And that's the gas I took out of it. I don't know about you, but I like my gas see-through. That's a little murky. I think it's about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 gallons I took out of there. It's on the bottom now. I just took the line off, the line going into the fuel pump, and hooked this right up to it. Figured out was the easiest way. So.
But then what happened?
But then what happened? It didn't work. So we tried going down through the fuel filler and discovered it's got one of those anti-theft or anti-siphoning devices in there. We couldn't get the hose through there. So then I tried to take the filler tube off and couldn't get it off without dropping the tank. And then we messed with the fuel tank selector, and this started working. So Neil was messing with the fuel tank selector, and I was just, messing around with this. All of a sudden, it started pumping. And I was like, "Oh, it's working! It's working!" Gas splurting everywhere. So I'm gonna finish up with this and try and get the fuel pump and maybe the carburetor off, and call it a day. Maybe I'll take the carburetor home. Al likes rebuilding carburetors. Maybe I'll give Al the carburetor rebuild.
Oh, right.
Give him a few bucks. Oh. Hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful weather. All right, let's get this done. Like right by the
Dead set on finding whatever.
yeah, that one works. So, I got the carburetor ready to come off. Hey, look at that, came right off. Hey, I did something right, came right off. There's the carburetor.
Hey, the carburetor.
Should be pretty easy to go through. This guy was leaking, accelerator pump. But if that's leaking, then probably just a good idea to go through the rest of it. So bring that home to go through. I'll do that tomorrow. And then, trying to think what else. I gotta pull the fuel pump off still. So I'll pull the fuel pump off right now. Yeah, so I'll pull a fuel pump off. What the heck is this over here? It's a leaf. Hey, leaf. Another leaf. All right. Fuel pump, and then I go home. I think. All right, so got a fuel pump off. Say hi, fuel pump. So somebody at some point went through and did everything that I am currently doing to this van. So that makes me believe that this van already sat for a very long time, and somebody already replaced the tires, replaced the carburetor, replaced the fuel pump, various fuel lines, and battery, etc., etc., all at the same time. I think the data on the battery and the tires and the data on the battery and the tires both matched, and there's a reman tag on the carburetor that I believe is from the same time period that the tires came from. And judging by how the tires look like they literally have 0 miles on them, they just let it sit again from that point. So this van did a whole lot of sitting its whole life. So pulling this fuel pump off to make sure it's the right one. You should always make sure things are the same. And it looks like the right fuel pump. Sizes are the same, yeah. So fuel pump looks right. I'm not gonna put it back on right now though, because it's getting late. We gotta go make dinner. I am gonna bring the carburetor kit home so I can mess with that tomorrow. Oh, ooh! Almost forgot I got stuff in the van. Let me get the stuff out of the van. I'll show you that. Tell you what I picked up. I'm excited. Well, this bezel is pretty screwed up, so got a new bezel. And I didn't remember how bad the bezel was. Well, this one didn't have bezels.
We don't have bezels over here.
No bezels. I remember how bad this one was. This one's pretty good.
Are they the same on the truck?
Yeah. But you can't just have one NOS bezel, so I got them for both sides. That there. And also got these guys. Are they that cool or what? So this van was originally ordered through Friendly Ford in Las Vegas. So had to have the original license plate frames. I mean, just had to, right? So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I ordered new old stock lenses. This one's pretty faded. That one's not. I ordered new old stock lenses for the back. Only found a couple sellers that had NOS marker lenses, but they're making reproductions because luckily they're the same as on the trucks. I'll show you.
The bezels are different though. I just noticed.
So these side markers are the same as on the van, and they make everything for these trucks. So I was able to get aftermarket. I don't like buying aftermarket. I like buying NOS when I can, but there was only a couple people that had NOS ones, and they wanted like $100 each for them. So I might do. These are nice. Yeah, the bezels are different because these are made for a truck. I might take marker lights off of this, them on the van, since these are factory Ford and they're in good shape. And then put the aftermarket ones on this. Yeah, I think I might do that. That makes sense. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Does it smell any better in here? Ah, musty. Should bottle it up and sell it.
Tried to air dry it a little bit, or air it out. Did not work.
This thing was like tan, I guess? Like a chestnut color, maybe? Yeah, it's like a tan.
Maybe it's a rare color.
What should we do with this thing? Should we try and get it running? Should we drive it around here? That'd be
I'd
cool.
like to get it running.
You want to get it running?
I think it's fun.
You want to make it a personal project? Get it running? Drive around here?
I don't know about driving. It's still locked up.
Yeah, the brake is still locked up. It'd be cool to get it running though, wouldn't it?
The auto cable's locked up.
So if we got it running, it'd be like on like a gas can, right?
Yeah. Is that always sitting over here?
They come from up here?
I don't know.
I don't know where they came from.
I can see that happening.
Yeah. Yeah, here you stay there. Yeah. Anyway, we should fire up the pressure washer. I'll edit that out.
Put the seat up and I put the other tires in there, but still can't get this door open. This one latches, but latches and it'll lock itself, but the handle on the outside does not. I don't know how it happened before. Someone else did it other than me.
All right, well, if somebody buys it, they buy it, but it would be kind of cool if we could try to get this thing running. Like Big Musty and fired up on one cylinder?
Yeah. Did you watch that one? This one.
Yeah, it sounded weird.
I tried to watch the.
It's like pop, 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 pop,
I
pop,
tried to
pop.
watch the take apart where it shows where the one valve dropped, but I fell asleep last night.
When I got here this morning, the tow strap was like all the way out over here. So that was weird, yeah.
That's really weird because the one door is latched.
My favorite part about this thing?
The
gas cap. Love the gas cap. It's so cool.
The filler is much larger than the 73 I was driving last year, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's massive. Open it up. Look how huge this filler neck is.
Wow.
It's like
You want to see that in the light?
you could throw a can in there.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, well, get this carburetor home and mess with that tomorrow.
What van should you keep?
Uh
Which van should you keep? This one or that?
oh. Oh, now you're throwing dilemmas out there. I don't know.
Have more flares?
I could probably buy some more flares. I had a chance to buy the whole collection of stuff, but somebody else bought it instead, and that's who I bought the flares from. I don't know. Kind of like this one better.
Yeah. With that wood paneling
Boo!
Are you the van boy?
All right, let's go eat some food. Sure does feel good to be back in the garage. We'll start working on this again soon, I promise. It's been too long. This guy, I picked it up last year. Price was right, but I don't know if we're gonna have time for it. It's a 39 Ford Deluxe 2-door. I guess it's about 80-90% restored, but I don't know, I got too many vehicles. Think about putting this up for sale, make some room, because my Galaxy is probably going to be done pretty soon, and I'm going to want that inside the garage, so I need to free up some room. like to get this going. Yeah, it's been sitting too long. It's storage for all this insulation for my garage attic. And today I spent a couple hours cleaning up the garage, putting tools away, finally. It's the only real time I've spent in here the past few months. This used to be over by the side door. So Al stopped by and he and I moved this over here along with the drill press. So it just made more sense. Show you what. This is almost all parts for the truck that need to go on it. So now I got, you know, a nice open walkway over here. So got the carburetor off the white van, Ford Econoline. I got a carb kit for it over here. Hopefully it's the right one. Started taking it apart. Show you, this is what was leaking. But you see the, this is the diaphragm and gasket for the accelerator pump, which is this guy. So it pumps fuel into the carburetor when you accelerate. But you can see it's all cracked and dry. So that's what's on the agenda for today. I'm going to pull this apart, get it cleaned up, and replace what needs to be replaced so I get it back on the van. Well, see how it goes, I guess. So I got the bolts off the top of the carburetor. Should come loose. Gasket off. Oh yeah, it's nice and dry. Actually, doesn't look too bad in here, to be honest. Actually looks pretty clean. I think for the most part it's just going to be replacing gaskets on this carburetor. They're pretty bad. I'll show you, but here, this is a extra piece that fell off. See, it just falls apart. So I think got pretty lucky. I don't think it had too much old gas in there. Been a while since I had one of these apart. Actually, it's really clean in here. Like, really clean in here. So I don't think I'm gonna have much of a problem. This guy up the bottom. Oh, that's the power valve. I don't know if the new one comes with that or not. Oh yeah, it comes with it. Sweet. There it is. Yeah, that'll work. So everything should come apart pretty easily. If you have a carburetor that nothing's coming apart on, then you're got other issues with it. This one's coming apart pretty easily. These are your idle mixture screws. You can pull those out and clean in there, but make sure you count how many times you take, how many turns it takes to take those out. because that'll give you a real good baseline when you go to put everything back together. And then these are down in here. You got the fuel jets. Those are the jets all the way in there. So I thought I had the camera on, but apparently I didn't. So you guys missed a little bit. But good news is carburetor's back together. Replaced everything that needed to be replaced, and some things that look like they should have been replaced. So just to let you know, a lot of these carburetor kits are made to work with a few different carburetors, so you're going to get extra gaskets with them. Don't think you did something wrong if you have gaskets left over. It's just, they're, easier to make one part that fits everything instead of 6 parts that only fit one thing. So I've got a new fuel filter at the warehouse. I grabbed a section of new fuel line. I think this is going to be long enough to remake the couple little pieces that I need to make, because the fuel line is rock hard on that thing too. I got some new clamps also. So this is ready to bring back to the warehouse and install on the van. Got a new fuel pump there. Got to install that. Install a new fuel pump. Install the carburetor. Put fresh gas in it, and it should start and run on its own. Should. Keyword should. So, finally got some work done in my garage. I'm happy. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. I haven't had any lunch yet. I still gotta clean up this mess out here. Always something. I spent some time on this today. I went through the carburetor in my house yesterday. Got it back on today. Think I have everything hooked up. Find out. I bolted up the new fuel pump. Ran the 2 new pieces of rubber line. Yes, it's fuel rated line. New fuel filter at the carb. There is an inline filter under the van, but it's the one that goes to the rear tank. And I'm not using the rear tank. I'm just trying to go off the front. So I think as long as this battery is up, I think it is, I'm going to try to start it. Please don't catch it fire. Please don't catch it fire. Please don't catch it fire. So, you guys here. Leaks. A little ticky. See any leaks? I think I did something right. And the idle kick down. Nothing's leaking. Hey, I did something right. Kind of funny. Not poking at anybody necessarily, but one of the channels I subscribe to is Junkyard Digs. And I watched their latest episode. They pulled that F-150, I think it was, out of a gymnasium. And he said that no matter how many times they rebuild these carburetors, it's the same carburetor it's on this, they can't get them to idle without choking them. I don't know. They said these carburetors are basically junk. You should throw them away. I went through this carburetor and everything seems fine. So wonder if it goes in the gear. Thing runs really good. Well then, I'm happy with that. See you guys later.